Hello, hi. Welcome to the very
Hi.
first chapter of 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so for everybody watching this and like who probably don't understand what is 5, 6, 7, 8, it basically is a count that dancers, teachers, choreographers use when you're about to start a step or a routine. Is the beat that you give to start your dance. Okay, that's much that even I know. But 5, 6, 7, 8, because I feel like we all have the way we start our dance with that. I think we all have that moment, that 5, 6, 7, 8 wala moment in our lives also, when there has been a point where we've realized that dancing is something which is very special to us. So it's basically just wanting to understand what is your 5, 6, 7, 8. And I really want you to start by introducing yourself. What is your name? Because I haven't taken your name yet. What do you do? And what has been that 5, 6, 7, 8 moment of your life when possibly you understood that dancing is something which is very special to you and you love doing it?
Okay. So hi. My name is Rashi MISTRY for everyone who's watching. Yashaswee already knows me, so hi to y'all. I'm an I am an actor, dancer, and a model. And I have been wait, I have been acting only since the past year. Like I have been auditioning since the past year or so. But I have been dancing since the age of 3. Like there is a photo of me like dancing. I wish there was a video, but there is a video too. Anyway, so I've been dancing since the age of 3, and but I never had the confidence to dance in front of people. It
Hmm.
was always in front of for myself. It was always just for my as long as I feel like nobody's watching me, I can dance. Even if it was in front of family members, I used to get nervous. So the 5, 6, 7, 8 moment of my life for dancing was when my dad put me in Shamak Davar dance classes. It
Okay.
was at the age of 12.
Hmm.
Before that, he had tried enrolling into dance classes, but I would bunk. Like I
Yeah.
was that shy. Like even though I loved dancing, I was so nervous to dance in front of people that I didn't want to go to those dance classes. So anyway, my
I
dad put me.
believe that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's hard uh,
Hmm.
to believe that, but it's true. So yeah, when my dad put me in Shamak Dawar dance classes, it's actually crazy. My first ever instructor is very famous now. His
Hmm.
name is Aves Darbar. Like he's
Oh,
huge,
okay.
but he was an instructor in Shamak before, and he was my
Yeah,
first ever instructor.
yeah,
And Shamak has these summer funk, winter funk,
yeah,
monsoon masti where he does these
yeah.
stage shows. So that was the first time not the first time, but the first time I performed on stage and I enjoyed it. Like that was the first time I felt like, wow, like, I want to keep doing this. I want to keep feeling this
Yeah.
this way.
How old were you
So
again? 12 when you were on stage for the
yeah,
first. Yeah.
yeah, oh, yeah, I was 12 and yeah, it was like my first official stage dance performance and I fully enjoyed it and it fully helped that I was also like them in the front.
Yeah.
So I was very excited. I think like that getting that validation also from my instructor meant a lot to me back then as someone who was constantly so conscious of herself
Yeah.
that oh, it's not just me who thinks I'm a good dancer. I am probably a
Mm.
good dancer. Like,
Yeah.
everyone else can think so too. So yeah, that was my 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. And like, were your parents always supportive कि हाँ मतलब उसको डांस करना है तो like we support the idea कि ऐसा नहीं था.
Yeah. Yeah, they always supported me in terms of dancing for sure. Acting का हम बाद में बात करेंगे. But dancing, they were like,
Hmm.
if one day, like they fully expected me to take dance as a career,
Yeah.
which I did initially wanted to, but then
Hmm.
I changed my mind. So
Yeah. Makes sense. So there's this one thing जो ना मेरे दिमाग में बहुत टाइम से चल रही है, and I'm sure that बहुत लोग सोचते, but probably nobody talks about it. So there's this one thing which I really believe in is training in any form. May it even be Bollywood, may it be any form. I really, because I come from that school of culture, where training, like your lines and all of that is very important. And even you come from that school, right? So आजकल again with due respect and love to everybody out there, but what what do you think that and especially I feel the younger generation today is like a is an extremely easy bait, to like for workshops and all of that. Like the meaning of a workshop is basically you go have fun, learn and do something because you probably don't have the time to give it a lot of time. पर अभी ऐसा हो गया है कि लोग ट्रेनिंग से ज्यादा वर्कशॉप्स में ही इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, स्पेशली इन द ग्रोइंग एज ऑफ मेकिंग द फाउंडेशन एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. Even I take workshops, even we attend workshops, but we have trained somewhere in something. We have that discipline. What do you think? Like, where do you think this is going?
Yeah, it's not going anywhere. So, I, I, I strongly believe that training is extremely important. The
Yeah,
only reason I'm being able to enjoy the workshops is because I've received this training.
exactly.
Because my foundation is strong, because the pace of teaching and learning in a workshop is very quick. So, and like I feel very grateful that I have received this training, because I can see some other people who might have not received that much training in life, but they struggle in the workshop,
Hmm.
and then they go home feeling conscious of themselves, because then there are people who are completely nailing, like they, as if like they knew the routine from home, which is also an issue, by the way. I feel like
Yeah,
workshop culture is existing, like, or is popular only because of Instagram.
yeah,
And people are paying that money not to learn a routine but to make a video of it, which is so sad. Because I felt unconscious of my dancing skills recently at a workshop I had gone, and I think there were 5 to 6 dancer influencers present there.
yeah,
And yeah, and in the first half of it, मुझे superiority complex हो रहा था. I was like, wow, मुझे तो बहुत मजा आ रहा है, मुझे
yeah,
सब एक ही बार में आ रहा है. I am having so much fun. But
yeah,
in the second half, I started getting inferiority complex, because when I looked at them dance and them perform, I was like, wow, I am not doing that. But only after I went home and I looked at my videos, and then when I looked at their videos on social media, I realized that they already knew the routine. वो
yeah,
वहां से परफॉर्म करने आए थे. तुम वो 2 घंटे में सीख रहे हो, और उसमें तुम रूटीन याद कर रहे हो, एंड यू आर ट्राइंग टू लाइक गिव एक्सप्रेशंस एंड परफॉर्म.
yeah,
But it's kind of, it's sad. I feel like the workshop culture is great,
yeah,
but I hope people realize that that's not where you train. Like, you need to invest more time and energy, years, and to one instructor, learn from one person.
yeah,
Don't go to 100 other people, try to get familiar with their teaching styles. You're gonna be all over the place.
yeah.
So yeah,
I
that's what I think.
my next question is related to this only, that even when I conduct workshops, there are many people who come in and like literally tell me that हमको जल्दी जल्दी सिखा दो, हमको सिर्फ वीडियो बना के इंस्टाग्राम पे डालना है. Like I feel like the intent to learn has become so small. The reason to
Yeah.
learn has become very little, it's just that. And so do you consume reels? I'm sure you do. Like, but specifically like dance reels, because अभी हम जैसे बोलते हैं कि content creation. If you see, everything is content. You read something, that is content. You watch something on OTT, that is content. So does this, because आज ना सब ऐसे ही बोलते हैं कि एक डांस रील बनाते हैं, कोई भी डांस वीडियो, एक डांस रूटीन बनाते हैं, एक कोरियोग्राफी. नोबडी टॉक्स लाइक दिस एनीमोर. सबका यही है कि रील बनाते ऐसा वैसा. लाइक डू यू आर यू, बिकॉज आई स्ट्रगल मेनी टाइम्स कि what like मेरे को ऐसे होता है कि ओ मैंने कुछ डाला नहीं है, let me just create something for like 30 seconds and just put it up to stay relevant. Do you feel
Yeah.
caged? Do you feel like no, I need like I'm bound to what is happening on Instagram and I need to follow it? Like, how do you like deal with it?
I have been in this position because I tried to be a content creator for like a year. For a
Hmm.
good year, I was like very consistent. And I at that time I was like, मुझे बस डालना है, मुझे नहीं फर्क पड़ता मैं क्या डाल रही हूँ.
Hmm.
Like I would not care about the quality of the content I was posting because I would go crazy. I was like, अगर मैंने ये वीक में एक भी रील पोस्ट नहीं की तो अब तक मैंने जो 30 रील्स पोस्ट की है उन वो सारी मेहनत वेस्ट जाएगी.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, I have thought like that before, but now I'm not in that headspace anymore. Like now I feel like if I feel like making a dance video or a dance reel, I'll do it. Otherwise, it's fine. Or even like the videos that I record of myself at workshops, I prefer to put them on my stories only and
Yeah.
like put it on my highlight. Because like now I'm not in that headspace only of content creation and social media. I'm trying to give it as less importance as I can because I have been on the other extreme before because I was a social media manager also for a year. So I'm kind of exhausted. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It is a task, I'm sure. What do you think about people's attention span? I mean, see, we are also actors. Like we want to be actors, we're aspiring actors and all of that. तो हम लोग वो हम cinema lovers है, हमें पसंद है. So we also have a side to us where we will sit down and watch like a 3 hour good film, you know. We also are that. But when it comes to social media, why is it so that you need to create something that is very like, you know, like what do you say, eye candy or, you know, like very catchy instantly? Like, what is with this instant noodle packet? I don't know. Like, what is your like? Even I am like that.
Yeah.
If I don't like something, like there's no
Same.
interest of putting that effort to अच्छा मैं देखूं कि ये क्या है. And it happens the most with
Yeah.
dances also.
Yeah. Like it does. I mean, I my attention span has grown like
Yeah.
because even like watching a movie is like an event for me now. Like, I'm going to watch a movie. I'm going to sit and take out those 2 hours of my life and watch a movie. So
Yeah.
that's sad because earlier that wasn't the case. Like, kaha I used to sit with my mom and watch pura Hum Saath Saath Hai, pata bhi nahi chalta tha. Like it was like, and that too Z cinema पे जब वो
Yeah.
10-10 मिनट का ad आता था. So
Exactly.
full 3 hours of my life I would just watch, and that's not even my first watch, probably my 15th,
Yeah.
and I would still like give those 3 hours. So
You know, you won't believe we just
now, so
watched Hum Saath Saath Hai like 2 days ago with my mom. I was watching that film and like suddenly I realized कि, oh my God, it is so lovely to sit down and watch something without anything. You know, like just watch something for what it is, you know. And there's this other thing that I somewhere I feel that the lines between cinema, art, music, film songs, and again content creation, I feel like has become very narrow. You know, like कोई नया गाना आता है तो खत्म है. It is just because of that new song that something you put up probably will go viral and oh my God, like the charm, the like if imagine यार सरोज खान जब उस टाइम पे कोरियोग्राफ करते होंगे तो उनका एक गाना देखने के लिए किस लेवल की एक्साइटमेंट होगी, किस लेवल का इंटरेस्ट होगा. पर अभी ऐसा कुछ नहीं है बिकॉज आई फील लाइक एनी सॉन्ग दैट्स आल्सो कमिंग ऑन लाइक ऑन स्क्रीन, आपको आपके स्क्रीन में पहले ही आप उसे देख लेते हो. And then there are 10,000
yeah,
reels made on that just to make that one song viral. Like, for example, for me,
yeah,
a song from Chamkila called Vida Karo is so beautiful. पर अभी पूरा दुनिया उसको यूज कर रहा है. Even if there's some chocolate company on Instagram, they're wrapping the chocolate background में विदा करो चलता है. ये क्या है? Like, I don't know. Like, is your excitement also a little is vanishing away? like does a song which you
Yeah.
probably love a lot, but listening to it again and again on reels just makes it like the charm has gone.
Yeah. Yeah, it does happen to me quite a lot of times. Like I get sick of a song that I love.
Yeah.
Longa Lashkara, bro. I loved it. I love that song. But I grew sick of. I was like, sorry, but I can't take this song anymore. And उस बेचारे song की कोई गलती नहीं है उसमें.
Yeah.
But nahi wo, I mean, obviously the
Yeah.
reel and the choreography is very
Yeah.
catchy too, and
Like it's
I know
really,
that choreography. I've done
yeah.
it,
Like it's great for
but
him.
yeah,
Like he really just blew out and it was amazing. Like it's
yeah,
yeah, nice. But
yeah,
then yeah, it was
yeah.
oh
You
God.
know, I think this is what it has to do with stardom as well. Like I was having this conversation with one of my friends before that, like I like if I see an actor now, I won't feel starstruck. But like even 5 years ago, if you talk to me about that same actor, I'll
Yeah.
be like, wow.
Yeah.
Because it's again what you spoke about, the effort to watch something, or to the accessibility of an actor and an actor's life
Yeah.
is so easy. Like you pick up your phone and you're like, oh, not only know what they're up to, but
Mm.
which salon they're going to, when did they take their last flight, everything, So there is
What did they
zero
wear to
mystery.
that flight? We know
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. There is zero mystery. Earlier, to even see like Shah Rukh Khan or Hrithik Roshan, you had to buy a ticket, go to the cinema, watch the film, wait for it to come out on TV. And so that's when you feel that distance from them, and that's when stardom exists.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't exist, and sadly, we probably never will be able to experience it.
No.
Never know. I don't know, but
No,
like
no.
I think about that. I think
I,
about that a lot. That maybe I'll never get that feeling, because I don't know how much mystery will I be able to create in life with all this social media. I'll also pick up my phone like, "Hi guys, so I'm on the set up, and please come watch my movie. It's releasing on this day. Don't miss out."
I think the only mystery that I have created is like when I play Garba and when I take 8 circles and people come and ask me, bro, how did you do it? I think that is the only mystery I will ever leave on this planet, is what I feel.
Yeah.
Is there any, like, I'm sure there might be any particular dancer or choreographer's work that has inspired you to be yourself, to be very authentic in what you're doing? And here I'm talking about dancers, especially because I feel in the past 6, 7, 8 years, dance is completely like the
Yeah.
dynamic has changed. It's no more just
Yeah.
dancing, it is everything. So, but
Everything.
some dancers, choreographers, jinka kaam may be the film industry or on Instagram or generally, who really like push you to, I don't know, like could be anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, so that would be my instructor, Amit Somani. So he's trained under Shamak. So obviously, when
Yeah.
Shamak conducts all these classes, he doesn't himself come to teach every class. He
Yeah.
takes the 1 year program, but all the small like batches that I have done, like advanced training batch, all of them I have like trained under Amit Somani, who has trained under Shamak.
Hmm.
So he because like I said earlier, it's very important to learn from one teacher,
Yeah.
because then like you are completely able to not even 100, it can never be 100%, but somewhere take some percentage of their knowledge or even grasp, because they will always know more than you. And secondly, their way of teaching, like his way of teaching was such that it did not just teach me things about dance and like performing and being on stage, but also life. Like not exactly, but like things that he taught me about dance, if I even correlated those things to my life experiences, then I would be like, oh, I could do this differently. I could be like this. I could. So he really he is like a huge credit of me being a confident person and a dancer. It goes to him because of his training and
Yeah.
all those years spent training
Yeah.
under him.
Dude, I think that's really wonderful. It's very important, as you mentioned, to have that kind of guiding force and especially since you were a child and then to growing up. And I think that Shamak has been like Shamak Dawa Dance Company has been like a part of a lot of people's childhood. I think बहुत
Yeah,
लोगों ने Shamak,
yeah,
even I have done Shamak.
yeah,
I think a lot of people have done.
yeah.
So, is there any like what's your favorite like in like Hindi film industry dance sequence or any song that you love? And like I'm like I think I know one that you might say like a kind of a vision or a frame or like a dance style you would want to be a
Yeah,
part of. I know the answer, but
yeah. You know the answer.
yeah.
So I
But
have always been a
choreographers work also.
West, yeah,
Yeah.
like a Western jazz contemporary hip hop dancer. Like I've never indulged much in Kathak as a child. As
Uh,
much as my mom wanted to,
hmm.
at that time I was like, no, no, I want to be cool
Yeah.
because I was like a dumb child.
Yeah.
So, but growing up, Indian culture has had
Hmm.
a lot of influence on me,
Hmm.
especially after like I spent that 1 year abroad, like on exchange. After that, I was obsessed with Indian culture and like
Yeah.
the visions and the folk dances and everything,
Yeah.
Garba and Gujarati. Uh, so that to answer your question, it is this song Mohe Rangdo Lal from Bajirao
Yeah.
Mastani. I can never forget the first time I watched that on screen. Like that visual of Deepika sitting like that in that dress with that red in her hand and the music
Yeah.
and just the everything about it is just like that. I was
Yeah.
like, I want to do this. Like if I do this in life, I'll be set. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
No, it is. So my guru Lalita Soni, जिनके पास से मैंने कथक सीखा है, she was a part of that song. She's in that song. I
Wow.
remember, like she had gone almost for like 15 days to shoot that song. So it's
Wow.
amazing. Like being
Yeah.
on his set and all of that is a dream, yeah. Like his vision and music and art is it's amazing.
Everything.
It's too
Yeah.
beautiful. Okay, tell me any of your like two favorite choreographers. Anything, anywhere. Like
Shamak Davar,
this work you love.
obviously.
Hmm.
Yeah, Shamak Davar, obviously,
Yeah.
and Saroj Khan. Because I would like, I wish I could get choreographed by her once, like, but I can't. Like, because I used so me and my Masi, like, I'm at my nanny's house, but I was just talking to her about it yesterday. My my mom's youngest sister, Deepu Masi, okay. So when she was unmarried, we used to watch Saroj Khan's show and we used to like she used to be one contestant, I used to be the other, and then we used to watch her
Even
show
I
and
have
learn
done
her
it.
choreography. Like and like even when I watch her videos and interviews with Madhuri Dixit and the way she talks about working with Saroj Khan, that how she used to choreograph everything to the T. Like even she used to tell her what expression to give at what second and everything. Oh my God, that
Yeah.
experience would have been something else.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like she has made this dancing what it is, like the so-called Bollywood expressions and all of that. Like she has created. I had heard somewhere that Filmfare or shit, I don't know, I might be passing some wrong information, but mostly Filmfare, they started this award called the Best Choreographer for her. And she was the first one
Oh,
to win that, is what I had read. I don't know if it was Filmfare, it was something else. Like, of course, there were many choreographers back then also who were like very big and used to, I mean, who've done Vajanti Mala and all of that, like unke gaane. But she was the one who I think got that recognition, like properly, like a huge recognition for that. Okay, I want to ask you that in today's times, where again, like to put it as cliched as possible, what really, makes you want to dance more, like learn more, because I feel sometimes when like I put up a choreography and if my choreography like gets like 100K views, I feel like आता है मुझे सब आता है, like I have done it, I have like nailed it. But then there's so much to learn, right? Like in a way, if you also look at Instagram, you see, bhai, there are so many people doing such amazing work. Like, what keeps you
It's
going?
and
And
at what age? Like I see kids. Matlab, I could not dance like that at that age. I
yeah,
couldn't even think that it's possible. It's
yeah,
insane, the talent and the exposure that they get at such
yeah,
a young age. It's really good. Like, touch wood. Obviously, social media has its cons, but there are a lot of
yeah,
pros to it as well. But
yeah,
what keeps me dancing is like, matlab, मुझे अच्छा लगता है. Like, I have always loved dancing for a reason because
yeah.
it's fun. So, like, there's nothing, there's
Yeah.
no like
No, actually,
complications.
it can be as simple as that. It's honestly
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
And no, like the way,
So I keep attending workshops, like you mentioned, to
yeah,
keep learning more. Like um, I have not had any training in like any of the classical forms, so I enjoy like semi-classical
yeah.
workshops a lot because like not they're not too overwhelming for me
Hmm.
because they're not fully classical, but I still get that feel. I still get to like
Yeah,
um explore that side of me a little bit in those workshops. So it's fun. That way I can keep learning more. So,
yeah.
nice.
I agree. Lastly, I want you to mention five of your favorite dancers who you really love. Tell us.
Okay. So, first would be Amit Somani, because I've literally seen him dance live so many times, and like he's
Yeah.
so underrated only because of this whole social media thing, because he doesn't like it, nor
Yeah.
does he understand it. Like in COVID, when he had to conduct online classes for us, he was like, oh my God, he was so stressed most of the time. But anyway, so Amit Somani would be one of them.
Hmm.
Uh, Second would be you. I love watching you dance so much. It's just so much fun watching you dance. It's like,
Oh God, this is so
that,
sweet. After Amit Somani, you've taken my name. So now, God, I have to like.
it's this is in no order of
No, no, no. Now you said it.
preference.
No, no, no. You said
Okay, fine. Cool, cool, cool. Who else? Hrithik Roshan, bro. It's 100%. How can I forget? I mean, I didn't forget, but like, how did I not mention him
yeah,
already? But oh, I love him.
yeah.
I love all of him. So obviously, I love his dancing because,
Yeah.
well, um, who else? There are two more people.
Two more.
I love Deepika also. Like, a
Yeah.
huge part of why I love her as an actress is also because of the way she dances. Like,
Yeah.
that has a lot to do with her being a successful actress, also, I feel like. So, Deepika. And fifth, who else? I'm sure later I'm gonna be like, oh, I should have mentioned him, her.
Yeah.
I would like to include myself.
Yeah. I know
Me.
I so thought you would say this. I don't know why.
Yeah?
Just, yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I thought you would be
Good.
like me. But yeah, I think this is like it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like there are so many more also. Like there's so many
So
amazing
many. So
actors,
many.
good dancers, and then this and that and
Yeah.
all that. Thank you so much. This was so much fun.
Thank you.
Like the basic idea for this is just that there are so many people who dance, but probably they are not that famous, and people think it's not important. But there are so many of us who just dance on a day-to-day basic level, and we all have that journey and story which is important to us and why we dance. So thank you so much. I love you.
Thank
And
you
I
for
hope to see
having
you
me.
very
I
soon.
love you more.
Sorry, we lost some beautiful connection. Where are you right now? You're
Yes.
in a meeting. That is right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
before I want to ask, like, for our beautiful viewers, where can we like find you? Where are we seeing you? Like, what's your next work that we'll be seeing you in? Is there any Instagram page that we can follow you on? Please feel free to talk to our viewers and increase your followers and fan base.
So, yeah, great. So thank you so much for this wonderful to grow my Instagram followers. I will not take that for granted ever. Uh, so you can find me on Instagram. My username is my name, Rashi Mistry. It's a baby photo of me. So just click on the profile and scroll. You'll see the new me, the like 23-year-old me. And
Yeah,
yeah, that's where you'll get to know about my future as well. So
that's amazing. Thank you so much. I just need you to say 5, 6, 7, 8 with me. Let's go. And
okay.
you start.
So wait. Okay, wait. How do we coordinate this though?
We can do 5, 6. Like you start 5, I say 6, you say 7, I say 8. Come on.
Oh, okay, that's better.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
cool.
go.
5,
6,
7.
8. And thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
We'll see
you.
you soon. Take care.
Yes. See
Bye.
you.
Bye,
Bye
everyone.
bye.
And see you all in the next chapter of 5, 6, 7, 8.
Don't miss it.
Bye.